And we are now live. Okay. So if you are here on the live stream, go ahead and say something in the live chat. Let me know that you're here, and then we can get started with the expectations here in about 2 or 3 minutes. That's awfully nice of you. I miss you guys too. And Nathan, we're going to have our live stream tomorrow at I believe 1:30. I think that's right. If you check on Classroom, this one is specific for AP Environmental Science, but that's okay. Hey, my quarantine is going great. It's going just fine, Kennedy. Um, I'm prepared. Been prepared. You know me already. I haven't left the house for a month and a half. I think that's about right. So we're doing okay here. Um, the reptile room is thriving. Rigel is the one that isn't really taking well to the move. He misses you guys. He misses seeing you guys come in and out of the classroom. So he is constantly looking at how am I going to get out of this tank. Um, Everybody else seems to be doing just fine. Hopefully, your quarantine is doing well as well. Um, See if we can get this thing burned out. And I hope everyone has taken a look at the expectations document. I don't think that it's more than, I think it's reasonable. If it is more than you think you can do, let me know and we can make some accommodations. Tiger King. I haven't watched it. I haven't been watching it. Have not been watching too much of the television, to tell you the truth. Let me see if I can make this. There we go. I need to make this small. Good morning. Good morning. Let me see if I can figure out how to get over to the meet. Good morning, you guys. Um, we've got the live stream going right now on the YouTube channel. So you are welcome to jump over there and listen to the expectations. I'll be having this sitting in the background. The Google Meet will be sitting in the background. So let me jump back over to the YouTube channel. Okay, guys. We've got 12 people in now. Good morning, Alyssa. I know there's a way to record this, and I forgot how to do it. Huh. I guess I forgot how to do this. Okay, well, this one probably won't end up getting recorded, but that's okay. Well, the next one will be. And then the Google Meets, we will record those as well. So we are up to 17 participants. Again, once you get in here, go ahead and say hello in the live chat. That way we know everybody that's here and you get a chance to say hi to each other as well. No notes today, Rainier. Hopefully not. No, we're going to try not to do too many of the lectures this way. If we need to do some lectures this in this manner, we'll figure it out probably using Google Meet. That way you guys can also have some interaction that way. Um, Other than that, today using the live stream is pretty much more for me to push out information to you and then quickly and easily answer any questions that you may have regarding anything that's going on. So we're up to 21 now. Good morning, all that are coming in. Good morning. Good morning. And again, this is going to be primarily for the AP Environmental Science class. You biology students, you will need to come into the live stream that we will have tomorrow. We will have a live stream tomorrow at, I believe, 1:30. I think that's when it's scheduled for. So hopefully everyone, as I said, has taken a look at the expectation document. Um, Again, if you're at the in the Google meeting, you may want to jump over to the YouTube channel for the stream right now, and then we will leave the Google Meet running in the background for any interaction if necessary afterwards. The Google Meet code, just to let you know, is LUHSDAPES. No spaces, no capitalization, all just straight up that way. And during office hours, I will have that Google Meet up and running at all times during the office hours. And should you need to make contact, you can do it that way. You do not have to have a video camera or um, even audio because you can communicate through the chat. As far as the lecture live streams, I'm going to try to have 3 different time periods, that we can do that. However, they won't be, scheduled based on your class period. So it's gonna be whichever ones you can get to. And these, again, will be more the, question answer sessions, um, where I can, quickly put out information for you to take a look at, discuss things, and then, if we need to have more face-to-face time where we have more interaction that way, then we can switch over to the Google Meet. But using the YouTube channel will be pretty easy for me to be able to push out a lot of information very quickly to everybody. But this probably won't be the method of conducting a lecture. I'm going to try to keep all the lectures on the video side, and then that allows you the ability to go back and rewind and rewatch because I know I'm going pretty quick sometimes. I know I keep getting people jumping into Google Meet. If you could go to the YouTube live stream right now, go ahead and join that, and then we will have Google Meet running in the background afterwards. So let's go ahead and talk about the expectations. So as I put in the expectations document, which is on all of your classrooms, I'm looking at a minimum of 3 check-ins per week. And what I've got already scheduled is the next 3 weeks worth of work ready to drop always on the Monday morning, and then it being due on that Friday. There are more than 3 opportunities to check in for each of those weeks. Um, Not everything will be graded. In fact, the FRQ practice that I will be putting up, those are never going to be graded until maybe right before the 18th, um, getting ready for the AP exam. Those will be, again, for practice, for you to sharpen that knife and make sure that you know exactly how to answer those questions on the only part they're going to test you on for the AP exam, the FRQs. Those of you that aren't registered for the AP test, it doesn't matter. Those FRQs will still help you to really reinforce the content that we're focusing on here. So a minimum of 3 times per week. Again, I'm going to try to schedule one of these live streams every week, either a live stream or a Google Meet, where we can all get together and have a discussion about a certain topic or a question or something that's going on with the assignments. Um, like I said, there'll be probably 3 time periods. I know today we just have the 10:30 and the 1:30 schedule, but in the future, starting next week, I plan on having 3 different times that you can join the live stream. And then the live stream will, or Google Meet, will be recorded. Should you not be able to participate, you will be able to go back and look at it. For some reason, I'm not able to record this live stream, but I will for the future ones. And we will be able to record that and put that up for everybody to see. As far as your attendance, that's really how I'm gauging if you are here or not. If you are doing the work, those deadlines that we're putting on things, those are very flexible because I do know that you guys have a lot on your plate right now. There are a lot of things other than school that you're having to focus on. And so I want to make this again as meaningful, but at the same time, not a lot of busy work, um, not too much where it's going to require too much of your time. You're still going to be doing labs, but these labs will be highly modified in order for you to be able to complete the lab at home without having to have any special tools. Hopefully, you have seen the soil typing lab that I put up on your classrooms for this week. The most critical component of this is the dirt outside and a little bit of water. And if you follow those steps in that soil typing lab, you will be able to make a determination on your type of soil. So the labs that we do, they will be modified. Um, and I am going to miss doing some of those labs. I had some extra special ones coming up for you for the rest of the year, but we will finish out the last lab of the year with the special treat lab that you will find out about later. Um, there may be some collaboration between people, and you'll have to do that using technology to figure out how to do things. But again, most of the labs will be modified so that you can do them at home using the tools and equipment that you have readily available to you. I don't need you running out to the hardware store and trying to find something to conduct a lab. Nope, I've made them all so they will be easy for you to do at home. Again, if you run into problems with getting stuff done or problems with accessing information, best thing for you to do is let me know as soon as possible, and we will do whatever we need to do to make an alternative option available for you. This is not supposed to add stress to your life. This is supposed to add a little bit of structure to help you return to a little bit of normalcy. And that is difficult given the situation that we're all facing right now. But we can, I believe, make the best of this. And what I've got planned for you guys for the remains of the year, I think that it is meaningful. I think it will make a difference. And I still strongly believe that um, I can still have a lot to teach you. And I think that we can still get a lot done. And you can still get a lot out of this. Um, any questions at all about anything that you've seen so far or anything that you're experiencing so far with your distance learning? If you've got a question, just go ahead and throw it up there on the live chat, and I will answer them one at a time if I can. Oh, no questions. I guess we're all good. No, I'm just kidding. Let me give you time to type it in. So, how many FRQs are going to be on the AP exam? Based on the information that we have been given so far, and I think it's pretty much sorted out by now, they're giving you 45 minutes to complete the AP exam. 45 minutes to me would be three FRQs. My guess is it's going to be one content based, one math based FRQ, and then one interpreting data or setting up a scientific experiment FRQ. Um, and again, it can only be focused on units 1 through 7. So we've pretty much tackled units 1 through 6. We just have a little bit left for unit 7. That's what the focus is primarily. I'm kind of going back and filling in some of the gaps with the video lectures that I've already put up on the YouTube channel. Um, so I'm thinking three. I'm thinking three FRQs, no more than that. Whichever one you want. As far as the Samuel asked, which live streams do you need to attend? And so for the AP class, I will, like I said, I will try to schedule three different live streams. They are all going to be covering the same thing. That way, it gives flexibility on which one that you can attend based on whichever one you have the ability to attend. I don't know how other classes are doing it. Um, from what I understand, some of them are making them period specific. Um, since I have 5 classes that are all AP Environmental Science and then 1 separate class, it made more sense for me to make it all available to everybody at a couple different option or times as opposed to doing it period specific. So Kennedy asks, what do you recommend to be the best resource to review the previous units other than notes? Um, so those of you that are going to be taking the AP exam, what I would ask you to do is to send me a quick email using of course, your school email account, because I have a folder that will basically it's everything that I've got to give you to prepare for the test for the AP exam. And it does include a boatload of multiple choice questions that you won't need to have to worry about. But I do have, I think, every released FRQ for maybe 10 years worth of AP environmental science tests, including the rubric on how they grade those FRQs. Um, Start pounding those. Once I get that email, I will share that folder with you, and you can just start ripping into that, and really do self-pacing as far as where the exam is going to be focused on. I've also included on Classroom a little interactive type of slideshow from IO Albert. Yeah, they try to get you to buy things from them, but I think it's 11 essential things to know about the AP test. Look at that a little bit. It will definitely help. So Ariel asked, will YouTube videos correspond with the Google Classroom? Yes, they are exactly connected. They are not separate assignments. They will be directly tied together. The YouTube channel is just another method or another means for you to be able to access the content without necessarily having to have a Chromebook. You can get into YouTube from pretty much anywhere. Michael, the engineering project, no, it's not officially over. We're going to have to figure out how to put this together to make it work, but I believe that we can do that. We can do a lot of virtual things, um, and we can make some drawings and submit it that way. And then you guys can actually plan the blueprints and plan the coursework for next year's engineering seniors to build the thing. So I think that will work, and you guys still get your credit for that. As far as the AP test being open notebook, I believe it's going to apply to all subject tests. I don't know. I'm only privy to the AP environmental science test. However, I don't see how they could give a secure um, multiple choice exam, because you could really have all the answers sitting there, easy to access, and quickly find the question and put in the right answer. So I'm pretty sure that it's going to all be open notebook with no multiple choice. When are the next few meet sessions? Probably going to have a scheduled meet next week. I'm probably looking at Tuesday, 10:30 and 1:30, and then maybe at 3 as having the three time periods that we could have the meet to answer any questions or have any discussion. Um, I'll try to keep that as consistent as possible. If Tuesdays don't work, if that's a difficult time or a difficult day for you guys to do, then we can schedule a different day. So, like I said, it's completely open. So we'll see what we can do. As far as YouTube as a way to communicate, again, all of these are ways to communicate. YouTube is really just a delivery system. So I can throw that out there as another way for you to get the content. All those videos are also available on Classroom. I just wanted to try to make YouTube as an option to push the lectures out to you, so that that way you have as many access points as you can. Because not everybody necessarily has access to a Chromebook or to a computer. I know that with the stay-at-home order, everybody's at home, and so everybody's using the computer. Everybody's using the Wi-Fi, and so by having that content available on YouTube, that's a pretty small bandwidth need, and you can get to it with your phone, you can get to it with a tablet, you can even, if you've got Comcast, you can even watch it on TV, because you can get to YouTube that way. So it's just another way for you to get there. Any of the methods are ways to get a hold of me. As I said, the Google Meet, that will, during office hours, that will be just sitting there open in the background. You're not going to see me until I notice that you're there, and then once you're there, we can commence with the meet. But I want to have as many options for you to get as possible. So will these lectures be as long as a regular period or just a flex time? Again, the lectures are primarily going to be delivered through the videos that I record for you. And then that gives you the opportunity to rewind, replay, rewatch as many times as you want. These sessions, probably no more than a half hour. I wouldn't expect them to last an entire period. I'm sure you guys will get sick of hearing me talk for 45 minutes. So you've got lots of other things to do besides listen to me. Um, but other than that, yeah, these are going to be flexible times. And again, it's going to be based on your need. If we don't need to have any meetings or there's no need to have a live stream, then we won't do it. We're not going to do it just to do it. It's going to have some meaning behind it. However, I do have something meaningful for you to be considering next week during the live stream. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. Spoil the surprise. So hopefully that answered your question, Julio. Any other questions, guys? Nothing else? And if not, I miss you guys. Miss having you guys in class. Miss seeing your smiling faces every day. Miss telling you good morning and good afternoon. This is definitely a change, but we can get through it, and I think we're going to be fine. Alyssa, the snakes are great. Um, they've actually switched their eating habits. Cassie's the one that can't get enough to eat, and Rigel's the one that is being very finicky right now. So They all ate before they left. Rigel misses you guys a lot, but he's making the change. Archimedes has a bunch of friends in a brand new tank, and Saint Laurent has now view of pretty much everybody. So yeah, the reptile room is full of reptiles right now. That's for sure. And to let you know, the mice that would have normally been the food for the snakes, they have been repatriated as well, and their lives have been spared. They have their own tank as well. My son wasn't about to let me feed them to the snakes, and so I had to purchase frozen snakes online, and so they came, and yep. No, just one turtle, Ariel. But he's got some fish friends, and my son is buying some little shrimp that will live in the tank with him, as well as some plants, and so he's basically got a pond in the reptile room, about I don't know, maybe a foot and a half, almost 2 feet deep. But no, Archimedes is doing great. He's growing like a weed. So as always, if there are any questions ever when you're working out stuff, or you're looking at things, or you're reading something, or you're even if you hear something that just you don't understand, by all means, reach out. Okay, reach out, and we can get through it and figure out the best way to tackle it. This is a unique situation that we're in, and it's going to be something that you're going to be able to tell your kids about. Um, and so we want to make it as survivable and memorable as possible. And I really think that we can get a lot out of this time, because you're going to be able to really do things that you didn't have the option to do before. And again, go outside, take a look. The air has never been so clean. There's a reason for that. So I thought it was kind of interesting that the people in India can see the Himalayas for the first time in decades, because of a reduction in air pollution, because of a reduction in people activities. I think it's kind of amazing. Give the earth a little bit of time, and away we go. As I said, I miss you guys too, but this will work. This will work. We'll start doing the Google Meets, and I think that'll work out pretty well. So if there's nothing else, we'll go ahead and close off this live stream. Like I said, I don't know how come I couldn't figure out how to record this one this morning. I'll make sure to get the one at 1:30 recorded. Um, and that way, if you ever aren't able to attend one of the live streams or one of the Google Meets, everything will be there for you to view at a later time. And I'll make sure that everything gets put up to Classroom, and makes it as accessible as possible. And again, any questions, any concerns, anything like that, let me know. I will get back to you as quickly as possible. So, are we more encouraged to wear masks outside? Um, if you were just outside in your backyard and there's nobody around, you don't need a mask. You don't need a mask. The only time that you would need a mask is if you are going to be in places where you have that social distancing compromised, where it's going to be very difficult to maintain that 6 foot barrier. And again, 6 foot, it's that might be a little too small. So if you have to go out and make contact, or have to go to a grocery store, or have to do anything like that, you need to wear a mask. But if you're just at home doing your thing, not around anybody, mask is not necessary. There's no reason that you can't go outside and enjoy the sun because it is absolutely beautiful. Another question about Tiger King. No, I have not watched Tiger King yet. My wife started watching it. I just haven't broken down and started binge watching anything. I just haven't done it, and I've been busy doing other things. I just really have been busy doing other things. Yes, my map is upside down because our world is upside down. Uh, Good. I'm glad you caught that. That's been in every one of the videos so far. Every one of the videos has got the map upside down, and you're the first worst person to notice it. Yeah, the world is upside down right now. So that's why the map is upside down. You know me already. Those little things. Last chance. Speak now or forever hold your peace, or at least until the next meeting. Can we get a reptile room tour? I told my son that he's going to need to. I'm going to have to go in there and take video because it is, yeah, that's taken one room and totally. It is now nothing but reptiles. So I will make sure to take some video of that so you can see where they are, and I will put that up on the channel. It may not be today, but I'll make sure it's there by tomorrow. If that will suffice. I'm really surprised Scout and Little Sir haven't decided to make their presence known. Listen to any good tunes lately? Um, no, I really haven't. I haven't even listened to any music. I have been really focused on other things. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of stuff to get ready for this, and spending a lot of time with the animals, and um, so yeah, it. I haven't had an issue with not being able to go out and do stuff. I've got enough stuff to do. Trust me. This is my chance to get a lot of stuff done. And so yeah, Alyssa, if you need to leave in the middle, go. Again, this is more a way for you guys just to touch base, and if there's anything new going on, or for me to pose some question for you to consider and think about, this is how we're going to do it. I know that some of the other classes have a little bit more strict requirement on their timing of their streams. So yeah, if you need to leave, Alyssa, go ahead. But I will make a point of trying to find some good songs to listen to, okay, Hannah? And then I will make a recommendation to you. You got it. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the stream now. It is, yep, it is now after 11 o'clock. So my office hours are over for the morning. I'm just kidding. My office hours are always open if you needed to get a hold of me. But I'm going to go ahead and turn off the stream. We'll see you later, Elijah. And we will do this again as many times as we need to, at least minimum of once a week scheduled, and then as needed additionally. And so at about, I think at 1:30, I will go ahead and put up the Google Meet again, and it will run until about, I think 2:30 is when I said. Should you need to get into that at that time. Other than that, keep checking Classroom. work on the stuff. I think that hopefully those videos are going to work for you. If they don't, let me know. I'll see if I can figure out a better way to do it. But I think we can make it all work. I think we can make it all work. And we've got 7 weeks of school left, guys. And so this can be a great 7 weeks. All right. I will talk to you all soon. As always, stay safe, stay home, and wash your hands. Enjoy your day, guys. I'll talk to you soon.